Welcome back, Bob the Vape Computer Guy. Real quick video on this Sunday morning. Just want to talk to you about giveaways. I'm trying to figure out what to do with giveaways in the future. You know, there's been a lot of problems with people getting strikes and channels taken down and stuff on YouTube. Vape and Heathen's channel has still been down. It's been like a week. I don't know what's going on with that. I hope he gets that back. You know, he's a good guy and he does great videos. And the word on the reviewer street is that giveaways now are a problem, that people think, you know, channels are being taken down for giveaways, and a lot of reviewers are saying, I'm not doing giveaways on my YouTube channel anymore. So until we know for sure, which with Google, we'll never know for sure because they never tell us anything. No, I'm sorry, well, Google, yeah, YouTube. The problem is now, I'm afraid to do giveaways. The last thing I want to do is just lose my channel because I did a giveaway on the channel. Even though I'm not a business, in the past, if you had a business, you had to charge something. I'm not a business, and I'm not doing this for profit. So, you know, I was doing giveaways, not worrying about it. I'm still worried about it now. So, I'm trying to figure out what to do with giveaways because I do get stuff in all the time for giveaways. And this is June. I haven't done any this month yet, just because, again, don't know what's going on. What I'm thinking is probably the only safe thing to do, and talking to other reviewers, this is what they're doing, is doing the giveaways just for Patreon subscribers. You know, and I didn't want to do that and say, hey, you gotta, you know, pay towards the channel or help support the channel, I should say, you know, and then you can get free stuff. But I just don't know of another safe way to do it. I don't want to lose my channel. I put a lot of work into this for 3 years now, and it's the last thing I want to have happen all of a sudden, like it's happening to a lot of other people, or some other people. Not a lot yet, but the fear is it'll start happening to a lot of vapers or vape reviewers. So I'm thinking that's where I'm leaning. That's what I'm probably going to end up doing, where if you're a Patreon subscriber, I will do every time I get stuff in, I'll just do random drawings, and then again, just to cover, you know, any issues with it, since I will be talking about it on YouTube, you just pay the shipping. So if I get in, you know, a $90 kit, you know, and you're in the United States, $6 and it's yours, you know, and stuff like that. And obviously there's a lot less for me, because I'm not, you know, hundreds of thousands of subs. I'm not having that many Patreon people there. There's going to be a lot higher chance to win. It's going to be random drawings, the same thing. But if there's, you know, 5 Patreons or 50 Patreons, you have a much better chance of winning than when there's hundreds of people entering through a video. So that'd be great. And then if I have extra stuff, I think I'll just probably, you know, just send out a thing to Patreon subscribers and say, hey, you know, first person to respond, pay shipping, and it's yours. You know, I think that's probably the fairest thing to do. And, you know, I'm late to the Patreon game. I haven't bothered to do that. You know, I do this for you and for me and as a hobby and for fun and to share this information and for the enjoyment of it. It's not my business. It's not what I do to make money and make a living. In no way. It costs me money because it's a hobby and I spend a lot of money on it. The Patreon, anything from Patreon just goes towards buying more stuff to do more reviews. So I'm starting to promote it. You know, if you like the channel, if you like my style of doing reviews, and you find what the information I give you useful, then you know, please support me, support the channel, and you know, you'll have a much higher chance of getting giveaways and getting stuff. Do it outside the country too. You just got to pay the shipping. So if you're outside the United States and you're a Patreon subscriber and you want to give it, and you're entered on a giveaway automatically because you're a Patreon subscriber, any level of Patreon subscriber can win. Then that's great. You know, I'll do that and send it anywhere in the world. You just cover shipping and it's yours. So I probably do have right now, you know, 5 or 6 kits and different devices on the shelf to do giveaways. I'm going to hold them just a little bit longer, and if I get more Patreon subscribers, I'll start doing that. And you know, hey, I think if that's the best thing I can do. I don't know of another answer. That seems like the only safe way to cover me, protect my channel from not getting taken down, and yet giving back while maybe helping, you know, trying to get more people to help support the channel so I can do even more reviews. You know, some weeks I do 5 reviews, some weeks I do 2. It all just depends how much stuff comes in and how much stuff I have sitting here. And, you know, I don't put up a lot of these kind of videos, these little just rambling videos and stuff like that. Most of my stuff is a review product. I just need, you know, always need the stuff to review, which there's always stuff coming in. But I don't do a lot of these whole little rambling things, and I'm rambling right now, aren't I? So anyway, I think that's what we're going to do. Below, you'll find links to my Patreon. Go ahead and click on there. You'll see there's different tiers. I do somewhere if you'll hire Patreon on the second month, I'll automatically send you a Vape and Computer Guy t-shirt. And on any level of the Patreon, you will be automatically entered to do the giveaways. And it'll just be, as I have stuff, I will just do a random picking. I will email that Patreon, whoever you are, and say, this is yours. If you want it, let me know where you are. I'll just send you, send a few dollars for the shipping, and it's yours. And we'll send it right out. And if you say, no, thank you, I'm going to pass on this, I have no interest in that, or I have it, or you don't respond in a week, then I'll just move on to the next person. But the idea is there's going to be a lot higher chance of winning because there's a lot less Patreons from me, at least right now, than there are subscribers and viewers and everything else. So I wish I could just do it to the masses the way I've been doing for years, but I don't see any alternative to that right now with YouTube. If things change, I'll change things in the future, but I think this is the way I'm going to have to go with that. So thank you so much for watching. I know people say, by the way, oh, you can do it on Instagram and you can do it on Facebook and you can do it all over there. I find when I've done that in the past, you just get everybody who's not a subscriber to my YouTube channel, who's not even a watcher. They just look for the word giveaway, and people are just trying to get free crap all the time. So it's kind of hard to do that. This, I know if I'm doing it to Patreons, I know, well, it's people who care about this channel, who appreciate a little bit what I do and the amount of time, and it's a lot of time that goes into reviewing products and shooting videos and editing videos and doing that. There's a lot of time that goes into that. Any reviewer will tell you that, especially ones that have stuck with it for a long time, and probably even more the ones who haven't stuck with it because people think it's easy and they do it for a couple of months and realize how much time it takes out of your life and how much work it is, and they give up. And, anyway, that's what we're going to do, I think, going forward. You have any suggestions, any comments, please put them below. I'm happy for any constructive criticism and thoughts and ideas. I definitely do read everything, even though I don't get to respond to everything all the time. I do read everything. So thank you very much, and I will see you. By the way, tomorrow, in case you're watching this on Sunday, tomorrow will be the review for this wAtofo and Rigmod's Flux. All right, so stay tuned and look for that. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a great rest of your weekend.